Jonathan with Bay Area Throwbacks, and today I have a T-shirt. I actually haven't shown any A's gear in a long time because once the news came back in April, when the news had came out that the my bad for the squeaky chair, but when the news came out that the A's were the Vegas news, I decided from that point not to buy any more A's gear. I wasn't going to spend any more money. I still go to A's games. The A's are still my second team until they leave. Hopefully they don't leave. Hopefully, something happens. But as of now, we'll see what happens. But like I said, I still support the A's until now, but I'm just not really willing to spend my money on any gear that represents them at this point. I still wear the A's gear that I do have already, but not buying anything else as of now. Hopefully some things change and they stay in Oakland and I can buy more A stuff. Anyways, but a company that I will represent and that I will spend money on and that I wouldn't mind buying another shirt from or maybe more is good old Baseball's Last Dive Bar. So if you guys ever heard of Baseball's Last Dive Bar, check them out. Even if you're not an A's fan, they got some dope gear just representing the Coliseum and just the A's in general. But a lot of it is based around the Oakland Coliseum, which I've been going to the Oakland Coliseum since 2001, which I went to one Giants game at Candlestick way back in the day when I was a kid in the 90s, but I don't really remember that. And I wasn't at that point, I wasn't really into sports. So I started going to Giants games in 2001. The same year I started going to A's games in 2001 at the Coliseum. So I went to countless A's games at the Coliseum, spent a lot of time there. I go to more Giants games with my mom, and then with my dad, we'd go to A's games at the Coliseum. Tickets were cheaper. And my dad also, a lady who worked for him, her son played with Barry Zito at USC. And she also knew like Eric Munson, who used to be on the Tigers, so he would play the A's sometimes. And so we were able to sometimes even get free tickets through those guys. So because of that, I spent a lot of time, or I went to many A's games. I even did Little League Day at the A's game as a little kid when I was playing. I was 10 years old because I was on the Mets. So I had my Mets uniform on. And I did Little League Day. Got to be on the field for the whole thing before the game, a little celebration. So a lot of great memories at the Coliseum, a lot of games. Still going to games when I go back home. And anyways, I'm talking about me a lot. This is about the Baseball's Last Dive Bar, though. Definitely check them out. The A's have a cool group they got a cool culture with their fans that you don't really see with the Giants fans. And I'm not saying it's not necessarily a bad thing on the Giants. It is what it is. But for the A's, they got a dope, just a lot of guys like like Gamer Athletics, Baseball's Last Dive Bar. Was it the Oakland Nodders? I think it's called Oakland Nodders, the Oakland 68s, I think it is. They have just a whole group of people who are just dedicated to the A's, and they make gear. They have like Gamer Athletics as videos. So Baseball's Last Dive Bar just represents the Coliseum and the culture of the A's and their fans. And if you've been to games at the Coliseum, it is like a dive bar of the major leagues. You know what I mean? When you think dive bar, you think older, nothing fancy, cheaper drinks, stuff like that. And when you talk about the Coliseum, older stadium, it doesn't have a bunch of bells and whistles, but at the end of the day, the fans that are there are prideful in their team. I always like the Coliseum. To this day, I still love the Coliseum. A lot of new stadiums these days don't have you walk around newer stadiums with certain sports and there's not really like history on the wall. But when you go to the Oakland Coliseum, everywhere you walk, there's all type of history all over the walls. It's like an A's museum. You see all type of stuff from back in the Philadelphia days to Ricky Henderson days, McGuire Canseco, Dave Stewart, Giambi in the early 2000s days. Just everywhere there's just stuff with the A's. You know what I mean? So of course you can't forget the 70s. A's won 3 straight championships. Reggie Jackson, Catfish Hunter, all those guys, right? But basically, like I said, you got Baseball's Last Dive Bar, and you got a picture of the Coliseum there. Super dope shirt, good material. I do want to buy more. This is my first one I bought, and I've had it for a while. I've actually worn it already. I just realized I never made a video about it, and it matches, of course, with the forest green. I do want to get probably a Kelly green one or maybe a white one or something, but I do want to get some and get myself at a picture at the Coliseum with one of my Baseball's Last Dive Bar shirts. I always end up wearing my A's jerseys, but I do want to rock this at least one time at the Coliseum. But like I said, so you got right there, you got Baseball's Last Dive Bar, Coliseum, Oakland Coliseum. This is a size XL. On the back, you got last dive bar. And again, this is just representing the A's and their fans and the Coliseum and somewhere that people have been going to for over 50 years. And making memories and just watching the A's. And the A's have had a lot of success. Don't get it fooled these last 2 years with how bad they've been. Even through all these years that they're not spending money, they've had a lot of success. Of course, they haven't won the championship since '89, like they would hope. But they've still been contenders a lot of these years. The Bob Melvin years and even before that. And yeah, like I said, I just have a lot of good memories of this place right here. And it's going to be a sad day. I don't want to say that because hopefully, something happens and it changes, But I did want to go to the last game this season coming up, but it's like a Thursday. Of course, it's a Thursday day game, like really. So I can't take off work for that, but I do want to go that last weekend, fly up back home to the Bay and catch some games that last weekend. And hopefully something changes and there's many more years of being able to watch the A's at the Coliseum, or at least in Oakland, you know what I mean? Even if it's somewhere else in Oakland or in the Bay, but we'll see. But as of now, I'm just showing off. Check out, look up Last Dive Bar on Google, and you'll find them. They're great people over there making dope stuff. They even, if I'm not mistaken, they do certain things. They'll sell certain things and donate to charity and all type of good causes. And they're always up in I think it's in the left field bleachers. Them and all those great community A's fans who throw on a lot of stuff, just like they're throwing on the Fan Fest this year, because of course the A's aren't going to throw a Fans Fest. Of course, that it's crazy that a pro team won't throw a Fan Fest, but you got fans throwing a Fan Fest, like baseball's Last Dive Bar, Gamer Athletics, all those guys. And they even got a lot of players showing up. You got Chris Davis showing up, Grant Balfour, Trevor May. Damn, I know there's more players. There's a lot more people showing up. So I think the Oakland Ballers, the new independent league team, showing up, and the coaches, which include JT Snow from the Giants, so that's dope. But yeah, this baseball's Last Dive Bar. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me throw this on real quick, and then I'll get out of here. So here we go. Here's the shirt. It looks great. It's this is an XL across the chest. I measured it's about 23 inches. Top from up here, top to the bottom is about 30 inches. So this is the XL again. If you go to the website though, you'll see the sizing chart. And yeah, just go support. Like fan made. This isn't the A's or MLB products. This is fan made, and it's amazing. It's better than a lot of the stuff you will see made by Nike or Fanatics, and there's no disrespect to them, but just the truth. It is dope. It's it's representing the fans in the Coliseum and the culture of the team and the players. My bad. Player and just the whole culture of being an Oakland A, you know what I mean? Which I hope continues beyond this year. So, like I said, go check them out. Last Dive Bar, and you'll see them. Get some dope gear. This is like the main shirt, but they have all type of gear. They got shirts, pins, air fresheners. They got all type of stuff. So go check them out. Dope stuff. Like I said, even if you're not an A's fan, if you've just been to the Coliseum, or if you just like to represent, fan-made gear, go check them out. Like I said, I got all type of hats that I can. What can I rock with this? I can rock this one with this one. There we go. That works. The forest green. What else I got? I can rock this one. Oh my, I'm breaking some. There you go. So anyways, like I said, this is the forest green, but they got white, Kelly green. They got black in this style. And then they have a lot of other shirts. Like I said, I'll probably get the Kelly green one eventually to rock. Yeah, or the white one or both. We'll see. But like I said, go check them out. Baseball's Last Dive Bar. And that's it. And we'll see, hopefully, unfortunately, the A's are refusing to spend money on upgrading the team. But, I'm still going to be at the games when they come down to SoCal, when I'm back up home in the Bay. So, still going to rep the A's as long as they're in the Bay. So, I hope everyone has a good day. I'll see you all next time. Peace.